The sky had been green for 3 weeks. Not a nice minty green either. The kind of green that suggested the universe had spilled a radioactive smoothie and forgotten to clean it up. Beneath it stood Not a Dead, commonly called NTD, adjusting a battered backpack full of lockpicks, survival gear, and a suspicious number of history books duct taped together. The alien invasion had gone poorly for humanity. The aliens' 12-foot-tall tripods, with far too many elbows, had locked down every major city with colossal metal gates. No one could open them. Tanks bounced off. Missiles fizzled. One guy tried a crowbar and was gently launched into low orbit. NTD squinted at the nearest alien negagate. Classic overconfidence, he muttered. Just like the Maginot Line. Impressive, expensive, and about to be embarrassed by a guy with tools. A small band of survivors huddled behind him. Their leader, a nervous woman named Reyes, whispered, "You really think you can pick an alien lock?" NTD grinned and pulled out a velvet roll of custom picks that glinted in the eerie light. "Every lock is a puzzle. And puzzles," he said, cracking his knuckles, "are just history waiting to repeat itself." He approached the gate. The alien lock pulsed with glowing symbols and emitted a hum that made his fillings itch. NTD listened closely, tilting his head. He said. 5-pin system. Rotational sidebar. And is that a biometric scanner? The survivors stared. It's sloppy craftsmanship, he added. The Romans would be ashamed. He slid in a pick and tension wrench. The lock shrieked in protest, flashing alien glyphs that probably translated to, "Hey, stop that." NTD worked calmly, narrating like a cooking show host. "A little pressure here. Feel that click? That's your first pin surrendering, much like the French cavalry at Agincourt." The gate thundered open. The survivors erupted in cheers. Inside lay the alien command spire, a twisted tower of metal and bad intentions. From its top, a beam stabbed into the sky, coordinating the invasion fleet. "Okay," Reyes said. "We got in. Now what?" NTD pulled out a hand-drawn map. "We use a classic pincer movement, inspired by Hannibal at Cannae. You distract them. I sneak in through their ventilation system, disable the beam, and escape before they notice." "That sounds incredibly dangerous," Reyes said. NTD shrugged. "Good thing I'm an escape artist." While the survivors caused a loud, chaotic distraction involving fireworks and a stolen alien scooter, NTD wriggled into a vent barely wider than a cereal box. He slithered through twisting shafts, avoiding laser grids and muttering survival tips to himself. "Rule 1, he whispered. "Always carry snacks. Rule 2, never trust glowing fungus." He reached the control chamber, sealed by another alien lock, this one bigger and angrier. Outside, alien footsteps thundered closer. TD's fingers flew. Sweat dripped into his eyes. "Come on," he murmured. "Don't fail me now. Remember Stalingrad. Adapt. Overcome. Also, please click." The final pin set with a satisfying snap. The door slid open. Inside, the control panel blinked with incomprehensible symbols. NTD stared at it. "Well," he sighed, "time for the universal language." He yanked out a multi-tool and started unplugging things, cutting and cross-splicing wires and hitting every button that had a protective cover over it. The beam flickered. The sky's sickly green faded to a hopeful blue. Across the world, alien ships sputtered and fell silent. Alarms wailed. Aliens swarmed the chamber entrance. NTD glanced around, spotted a maintenance hatch, and dove in just as energy bolts scorched the air where he'd been standing. He tumbled through a chute and burst out of a drainage pipe into the sunlight, landing in a muddy heap at the survivor's feet. For a moment, there was silence. Then the alien spire collapsed behind him with a dramatic boom. Reyes helped him up, laughing. "You did it. You actually saved the world. NTD brushed mud off his jacket and carefully re-rolled his lockpicks. History lesson, he said. Never build a doomsday device with a pickable lock. The survivors cheered as the last alien ships retreated into space. Under a normal colored sky, NTD smiled. Now, he said, slinging on his backpack, who wants to learn how to pick a lock? Civilization's going to need a hobby.